An exciting new country now awaits you inside Walt Disney World's Fort Wilderness. River Country is the splashingest, kid-laughingest, slippery slidingest, raft ridingest, rope swingingest, swan divingest, summer swimmingest, sun snoozingest, picnickingest, old-fashioned good clean wet American fun you've ever had. Bring a swimsuit and a smile, you're likely to wear both out at River Country.
If you're hot around the collar, it's a cool place to be. River country, big river country, let her rip. What a trip! It's a dandy, it's a beaut. River country, big river country, you can shed your care and toe there, but not your bathing suit. You can slip, you can slide, you can dip, you can dive. In river country, everyone's a friend. You can swing from a limb. You can sing, you can swim, it's a day you'll remember when you're freezing in December. River country, big river country, there's a lot about it to brighten up your soul. River country, big river country, come and join us for a visit to the old swimming hole. River country, big river country, it's a hoot, it's a holler, it's a water jamboree.
River Country, Disney's first ever fully themed water park, opened on June 20th, 1976. But before we get to the water park, we need to look at the Walt Disney Company standing in the 1970s. After Walt's death at the end of 1966, Roy Disney, Walt's brother, took over the massive project being worked on, Walt Disney World. After Walt Disney World was finally opened in 1971, the company took on a new wet and wild project, River Country. River Country opened in 1976, 5 years after Walt Disney World's opening, as a water park that was fully themed like one of the parks. On this map, we can also see two resorts that were planned to be on the Disney World property, the Venetian and Asian resorts, but those never opened. Disney's River Country was open for 25 years. The park closed its 2001 season, and when it came time for it to open in 2002, it didn't. Finally, in 2005, after being closed for 4 years, a spokesperson came forward saying that the water park was not going to reopen unless there was a demand by guests to reopen it. Disney's River Country was closed for a probable many causes. Causes for the water park's closing include Disney had just opened two larger water parks recently, Typhoon Lagoon in 1989 and Blizzard Beach in 1995, and Disneyland and Disney World both saw a significant drop in guest attendance after the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Although there are legitimate causes for the park's closing, many people have heard rumors of other causes, such as death, to be the final nail in River Country's coffin. The rumor surrounding the park's closing is that a young boy was killed by a brain-eating infection caused by an amoeba. That rumor is somewhat true. An 11-year-old boy was killed by amoebic meningoencephalitis in 1980. His was one of the 4 cases caused in Florida at the time, but was the only one tied to River Country. The boy got the disease from the water park's pool that was made of filtered water from the nearby Bay Lake. The boy's death, tragic as it was not the closing of River Country. In fact, River Country remained open for another 21 years after the tragic event. The main cause of the closing of the park was probably Disney's other water parks, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, making more money, being significantly larger, and being more recently opened. The young boy's death was one of 3 deaths surrounding River Country. In 1982, a 14-year-old drowned after coming off the drop-off of a slide into the pool. There was a lawsuit filed against Disney. The parents of young Howard Poepke were awarded $375,000, $936,000 in today's money, because their attorney argued that the park had given no notification of how deep the pool was at the end, even though there was a sign that read "Rapid Water, Strong Swimmers Only." The jury had found that the Poepkes should have been paid $500,000, but the judge reduced it to $350,000, saying that the parents were in part negligent in the death of their son. This was one of the 2 drowning incidents reported in River Country. In 1989, 13-year-old Christopher Staff also drowned. The water park was opened in 1976 on the Bay Lake, right across from Disney's Contemporary Resort. The water park is still standing, is located very close to today's Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, and can be easily accessed by anyone going to the restaurant just by walking down the road. Half of the water park is still accessible to the public, but there has been a fence placed so that people can't get to the old pools and slides. The park has had a problem recently with a lot of people trespassing into the park to see what remains of the old water park. Since the new fence has been put in, signs have been posted all along the fence reading "No trespassing," and the area is patrolled by security. Many people have filmed themselves entering the park and have actually been banned from Disney World, so I definitely do not recommend entering the deserted water park. Until next time, I'm Michael. What other deserted and spooky places should I make a video about? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.